This is like a random thing that I'm doing right now, but I have a lot of stuff I want to say. It's kind of jumbled together in my head, and I just want to get it out there. So I figured I'd do it on a YouTube live stream. So that's what I'm doing. So a couple things. Number one, I am a very firm believer in supporting fellow researchers, creators, people that are doing this and getting information out. That includes commenting, people who comment, people who email, people who share stuff on Twitter. I don't like these like pop icon, social media icon people that, and I hate to do this because I like to stay away from drama all the time, but I don't like the folks that have a really big name but don't take a second to kind of shout out the smaller folks that are doing the work, because the more attention somebody has, the safer they are in a lot of circumstances, and the more good information gets out to more people, which is why we're all doing this. That being said, I wanted to thank really sincerely thank SGT Report, because it's not the first time that he has shared my content. And every time he shares my content, I get this ridiculous upswing in subs overnight. And he's been always very gracious, very kind, and propping up like smaller YouTube channels that may not, and even websites that may not have a huge following. He's always sharing other people's information. His heart is truly in the right place. And immensely huge thank you to him, because he's wonderful, wonderful. I've gotten about 1,000 new subscribers since yesterday when he shared my video. Now, about the video, I have read through every single comment on both of the videos about the Gotham false flag, so to speak. And so many people have such great theories and such great stuff they're saying. About the recording in particular, actually, a bunch of people are saying that there was some work being done on the airport, and that 16:30 a.m. station is actually a carryover. Hi, thank you. Again, thank you, really. A carryover from the work that was being done on the airport. And he said, listen to it again, because it sounds like from April 26th, repeating over and over and over again. Absolutely, when you listen to it again, does sound like from April 26th. And originally, when that had first come out, it was really weird because everyone was saying April 26th, and it didn't make any sense. April 26th was now, like, months away, and it was before the election, and it was before the debate. Hi, Ryobi. It was before the debate, right before the debate, before the election, and everyone was like, that doesn't make any sense. Speculating 100%. I have no idea what that means. It's just really weird. And occasionally on my channel, I will share something that's just strange and just piques my interest, and I don't have any factual background for. I have a hard time sometimes internally struggling with, what do I do with that information? Do I keep it to myself and not do a video on it, or do I share the anomaly with everyone and let them make their own decisions? And sometimes I think like crossing that line is not the right thing to do, just because I share a lot of really factual, legitimate information that's backed up and researched and makes, a case for something. So I get a lot of heat sometimes in the comments, like, this is nothing. Why are you wasting our time? Like, my goal is never to waste anyone's time, ever, because then I'm wasting my own time too. Time is in short supply. So I just wanted to put that out there. A lot of the time on my channel, for the new people here, thank you so much. A lot of the time on my channel, I'll break down heavily researched topics that I've put a lot of time and effort into researching. And I think it may make sense if I just say, this is speculation, here it is, which is going to bring me to my next point. One of the, I try to mention some channels that I follow when I do my videos if I find them to be of value. Don't worry about other people's opinions. I wish I could take that advice to heart, because it's really hard sometimes to not let other people's opinions get in your head. I care too much about people, and you guys. I love you too. Thank you. I care a lot about this. I care a lot about it. So one of the channels that I spend a lot of time watching is Ed from The Outer Dark and The Outer Light, and I think he's a wonderful human being, and I don't know him personally, but he did a video yesterday. He basically said that he feels like there's a possibility that, and I was thinking this too, because I did a video about Pompeo and his speech, and in the video I was really heated and annoyed, and I basically said in there, this is like so overdone. It's like a bad infomercial. It really is. It was so over the top. I mean, everything he was saying was so blatantly over the top. And, you know, Ed had mentioned that, and he also said, you know, the fact that Donald Trump has just completely done a 180 on WikiLeaks doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It doesn't. Pompeo has even done a complete 180 on WikiLeaks, which led him to this very speculative theory, which I tend to agree with in a way. It's that they're using this arrest warrant for Julian Assange as a cover to distance themselves from WikiLeaks. And Assange is in on it. And they're going to use that because the next dumps from Assange are going to be the pedo dumps and other like really seriously high profile information. I think that's really intriguing, and I do think that that could be possible, speculatively, of course. I have no information to, you know, validate that other than like looking at how things are going on in the grand scheme of things and sort of and analyzing them using my toolkit of facts and then coming to some sort of speculative decision. And even the way that WikiLeaks is tweeting doesn't compare to the breadth of the situation. Yeah, they're calling it out and they're saying a whole bunch of stuff, but they're not like frantic over it. Does that make sense? So I'm just interested to see. I had been covering Anon Scan and their hints, and I had done a lot of videos on that previous to my short break, and they have recently started tweeting some hints again that sort of lend themselves to this conclusion that the next leaks to come out of WikiLeaks are going to be a little more serious. I guess we wait and see what happens. The other thing that I wanted to mention in this video, besides the huge thank you again to SGT Report, and the fact that we all have to work together and prop each other up in this, is that I did a video a couple days ago in regards to Heart. Damn it, I can't remember the name of it. Heart Matters, that pedo freaking website, the gross pedo website, basically trying to normalize pedosexuality. Horrible. And freaking people are actually commenting on my YouTube videos now, like in favor of the pedophilia. And I feel like it's just a big campaign right now to normalize that stuff, and it's disgusting. Hard progress. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, and that video hasn't gotten very much attention. It's horrible. I reported a couple tweets from this one chick who was basically like defending that and saying the age of consent should be lowered, and I reported them and they actually were taken down, which is amazing. So, the next thing, beware of my opinion again, just some advice from me, because I get a lot of people asking me like, is this true? Is this true? Is this true? I would beware of people that say they have inside information about something and then make like a firm announcement like, yes, this is going to happen, unless they're really, really credible. Otherwise, you're just being really irresponsible. For example, there is absolutely no proof whatsoever that there will be nuclear bombs dropped over New Jersey. There's none. it's speculation. It's going off of history. Could it be possible? Of course, anything could be possible. But I think that while you should always be cautious and take care of yourself, and you should always watch out for yourself and have like a preparedness kit and have like a food storage and have some cash on hand and have some, precious metals and have some Bitcoin and all this nonsense. Undue fear at this point, or like, somebody who's propagating fear like that, it's irresponsible. It's not right. Use the information given to you. Use your discretion and your judgment and your gut and your intuition. And then make a stand from there and make a decision from there about you, what you're going to do with your family, and how you're going to protect yourself. I'm reading the comments as they fly by, and I'm trying to pick up on some of the things that people are saying, but I just wanted to basically say thank you to SGT Report. I wanted to say thank you to all you guys who have subbed and give me such amazing information. I am pondering another channel, actually, to go over conspiracy and, what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of things that are not like mainstream that people may want to know about that make sense to what's going on today. And then keeping this channel for just like strict sort of news and information. And then I've also been considering too, because so many people are so sweet in the comments and saying they like my voice and how calm I am all the time and how it makes it easier. I'm pondering starting an ASMR channel because I love ASMR and it helps me a lot. So pondering starting one of those. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. Other than that, I really want to try really, 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 really hard. Yes, Jennifer, yes, Able Danger. I can't go too much into that right now, but I think that when I go back and read the comments, I'll be able to respond better. I really think we need to stick together more. This is not a popularity contest. If by some stroke of miracle, I would have gotten into, what was I saying? If I got big, if by some miracle, I will definitely take smaller channels and people that are doing the right thing and have integrity and are getting our message out and form an alliance and prop them up. Like I always say, like to people that are thinking about starting a YouTube channel or starting some kind of media outlet or starting to record videos, that I mean, help, like I only have, a small amount of subs, but I'm totally gonna, if I like what you're doing and I feel like it's valid and it's worth it, I'm gonna totally share the heck out of everything you do, because why not? I mean, why not? We need to stick by each other. Like that's really all we have left. So I'm tired of all these people, like they get big and then they're nasty to people, and they get big and then they're mean to like everyday folks like you and me, and they're not nice, and they don't treat people with respect, and they don't take their opinions and the information that they're sharing seriously, and it's a travesty because everybody's so smart, and I feel like that should be something we really focus on, really, really seriously focus on. When you've got a bit of information that could really change something for the better, or give some information, I love you too, or give some information to someone that could really help, and they're ignoring you consistently, not just necessarily me. I mean, I see people doing it all the time. Please look at this, please look at this, please look at this, and nobody's looking at it. Ooh, drives me nuts. If you guys send me something, I can almost 99.9% of the time guarantee you that I'm looking at it. All the time, because you know a lot more than I do. It does seem very highly familiar, sadly, but that's okay. I digress again. I've been digressing a lot the past couple of days. I want you guys to always be engaged on my channel. I try my best to go through my comments and comment back to everybody, even the people that aren't so nice, which happens occasionally. For the most part, everybody that comments on my channel is wonderful. And I'm just glad to know all of you guys. I really am. Like, it's amazing. I'm glad to know you guys. I'm lucky to have you. Really. Seriously, I learned so much from the folks in my comment section. So much. Um, I've tried to team up with a bunch of different little investigators that are doing this. Honeybee is amazing. Outer Dark is amazing. SGT Report's amazing. I even, although occasionally have discrepancy with Victor's Libertas, amazing people. Who else? Gateway Pundit. A True Pundit and Gateway Pundit, love them. Thomas Burnpain, while he has some really good information, was really nasty to me one day, so I kind of wrote him off. And that's just, I guess, me being immature and petty. Sorry. But anyway, thanks guys for being here, and I promise you when I get new information about this drill, it'll come back up again. And I'm really trying my best to get the good information out there and filtering through it all. I'm going to make a mistake at least once or twice or even 10 times. I promise you. Stick in with me. Hang in there. I'm learning. I'm learning as I go. So, love you guys. Have a great day. And remember, my mantra, all we have to do is stand up and their little game is over. Stay tuned. Talk to you soon.